Mmm. This burrito tastes like home.
Hi, welcome to Yvonne Meets Food, where I share my passion for making food, eating food, as well as traveling the world to discover and eat even more food. Today we are actually in my hometown of San Francisco, California. So I'm really excited to be back home. I try to come back anywhere from 3 to 5 times a year just to see family and to see friends. My work is also here as well, so I come back for a combination of business as well as pleasure. It's always a really fun trip to be able to see family and friends, to be able to explore all the different neighborhoods that I grew up visiting and hanging out in, and also places that I've discovered as an adult. One of the places that we are visiting and actually are in right now is the Mission District, which is in the heart of San Francisco. It's a very vibrant community. It is definitely a place that has really great, vibrant scene. There's great nightlife here. There's a lot of great shopping. There's also endless delicious food here in terms of taquerias, burrito spots, Salvadorian spots, even barbecue and Asian fusion you can find here. There's a really great variety of cultures that are represented in terms of languages, in terms of restaurants, and one of the places that I love to go back to over and over again every time I come, no fail, is definitely El Farolito, which is my personal favorite burrito spot. It's great for burritos, it's also great for tacos, for quesadillas, and for big Mexican plates. And I love to go there for usually a burrito. Sometimes I'll also get a quesadilla. But if you also want to explore other taquerias, there are endless other places. But we're going to check out that place and also compare their carnitas burritos to another famous spot, which is called La Taqueria. I actually haven't been to La Taqueria in probably over a decade. I just really favor El Farolito. But La Taqueria is really big in the scene here in the Mission for arguably what is supposed to be one of the best burritos and taco experiences that you can have in San Francisco. So we're gonna check out both of the places to see how the burritos compare, and we'll take you through that today. We actually went back to our hotel to show you guys what the burritos look like. We got 2 burritos, one at each place. We got the super burrito at El Farolito, which is a burrito on this side. And then we got a regular size burrito at La Taqueria. To make sure that this comparison was a bit fair, we made sure to get carnitas, the same meat filling at both. So we're gonna take a bite into the El Farolito burrito first. Ooh, quite hefty. This burrito tastes like home. I got a big hunk of carnitas and then the yummy rice. Kind of tastes like it's made with like chicken broth or chicken stock, maybe even something like with a little bit of tomato and onion maybe. And then I got a big hunk of cheese, super yummy and gooey. Meat is really flavorful. It's super tender. Almost like melts in your mouth. And for those of you who are not familiar with what carnitas means, it basically just means that it's fried pork, but not deep fried as in it's gonna be like really crunchy and crispy, but more like it's fried and then it's tender and kind of melt in your mouth on the inside. Really hefty. So now we're gonna take a bite into the La Taqueria burrito. Biggest differentiator between the La Taqueria burrito and the El Farolito burrito is that this burrito is mainly just going to be the meat, so the carnitas, the fried pork, and then the beans, as well as the hot sauce that we asked for and pico de gallo. So no rice in the La Taqueria burrito. Cool. This is really good because this is really packed with just the meat and the beans, and for reference, both are filled with pinto beans. because this is stuffed with just the beans, mainly the beans and the meat, you get a big hunk of the carnitas as soon as you bite into it. So it's kind of like you're just eating like a big mouthful of carnitas. And these carnitas are very, very tender. They're a bit chewier than the carnitas in the El Farolito burrito. And the other thing is, I feel like this meat, not only is it chewier, but it may even be seasoned more. So there seems to be like a bit more salt and pepper on these.
Look at this stuffed to the brim with meat. Ooh, there was like a fried piece too.
Kind of crunchy. Usually if you ask, and sometimes you don't even have to ask, they'll actually split the burrito in half for you. So then you'll be able to get a really nice clean look at the innards on the inside. So this is what the inside of the El Farolito burrito looks like. This is the super. So there's gonna be avocado via the guacamole. There's also sour cream. There's a delicious rice that I'm obsessed with. The carnitas, of course, are your meat of choice. And then pico de gallo, and then if you'd like, you can also add hot sauce as well. For the La Taqueria burrito, as you can tell right away, it's quite different when you compare the insides of both, because here, it's really just gonna be a big mouthful of meat and beans. And I actually kind of got this sense after I started taking a few more bites into the La Taqueria burrito. But the La Taqueria burrito, for the carnitas seems to be pulled or cut into like bigger pieces. So it's almost like it's chunkier, it's chewier. The shreds are a bit bigger than the carnitas in the El Farolito burrito.
If you can, try to eat it in the foil wrapper. Otherwise you're gonna make this big mess like I am right now. And there's so much meat in the La Taqueria burrito. It's just like a burrito full of meat. I did ask for hot sauce in the La Taqueria burrito, and then I kind of have like a taste of something that might be a bit of heat. It's really mild, if almost non-existent. Like it really just doesn't feel hot or spicy at all. So that's a little bit disappointing. Okay, I'm moving back to the El Farolito. This is my old fave, my standby. It's huge. You need a big appetite to be able to eat a super burrito from El Farolito. Like a massive appetite. Sometimes half of a super could probably be enough for one person. We're at the very end of our El Farolito burrito, which is always really sad. And every time I have it, I'm just like, yay, I get to have my El Farolito burrito again. And the more that I'm eating it, the more I'm realizing that even though in the beginning I thought that I liked the La Taqueria carnitas more, it started getting saltier and saltier as I kept on eating it. So I think that in terms of lasting taste and overall flavor, El Farolito definitely wins for the carnitas. Sorry, La Taqueria. This is what it is. I don't really love salt bombs. El Farolito burrito is definitely more well-rounded. It's like a complete meal, because it's got the veg with the pico de gallo. It's got avocado and sour cream if you get the super. It's got all those like nice flavors. Rounds out with like the veg that's in it, with the meat and the rice. Really just really love the El Farolito rice. I'm just obsessed. And the hot sauce actually is hot. Started eating more of it and I was like, whoa, you can feel it. Whereas I don't even know if they remembered to put the hot sauce in the La Taqueria burrito. I definitely know for certain that I asked for hot sauce. Tastes like there was either no hot sauce in it or the hot sauce was made for lamos. I don't know, I just think the La Taqueria burrito is saltier. I finally got a hint of heat at the very end. I can taste the heat right now. It's really light, not as strong as the heat on the El Farolito hot sauce. I can get it in the last bite. This shouldn't have come sooner. And I have to say that for those of you who prefer La Taqueria, I'm sorry. I don't agree with you.
I just can't help it. My loyalty with El Farolito has remained after this side-by-side eating experience. If you come to San Francisco, there's obviously so many places where you can get tacos, where you can get burritos. So definitely try a bunch of different places and see which style or which type of burrito or taco or really like any type of those types of dishes that you would prefer. So if you come to San Francisco, definitely check out El Farolito or La Taqueria, and then you can decide on your own whether you like one style of burrito or the other. But I really do hope that you have found this video either educational, entertaining, or a combination of both. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear if you've been to San Francisco, which burrito spot is your go-to if you like burritos, or even if you don't like burritos, what your favorite places are to eat in San Francisco. So hope to see you next time. See you later. Bye.